Autobots, roll out!
I'd like to take a moment to thank my channel members. Thank you. It's continued support like yours that keeps this channel growing. And if you haven't already, please consider joining today. Hello and welcome to That's Just Prime, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers ONE Optimus Prime ORION PAX, and I love this toy. So I just found these at Target the other day, and this is the deluxe class figure, and the box, as you can see in the picture here, does say Optimus Prime / ORION PAX, so that's what I'm going with. They had the whole line. They had the Optimus Prime here. They had Bumblebee. They had Alpha Trion. They had Sentinel Prime. I only picked up the Prime. That's really kind of the only one I'm interested in. But these are going as deluxe class figures, and they're retailing for approximately $20. These are brand new, released in the summer of 2024 for the upcoming Transformers ONE movie. And as you can see here, so this is not the Studio Series one. I haven't found that one yet. This is just the deluxe one that is currently hitting Targets. I guess it's hitting all the retailers, but Target's the one that's carrying these right now. They're the only place I found these at. Pretty neat little truck here. It's small. For a deluxe class figure, it's pretty small. This is only approximately 4 inches long and about 2 inches tall at the top of the cab here in the truck mode. So it is kind of small, but it is a cool little truck. I really, really dig it. He comes with a couple of things, most of which are integrated within the figure itself. Out of the package, the only thing that's kind of packed separately is the axe right there, which you can store in vehicle mode, as you can see right there. But it is a very cool, kind of like a space truck, if you will. I really, really dig it. You've got all of those cues from Optimus Prime. So you got that red cab, you got the blue windows with the gray, silver. It's gray, but it's meant to be silver. Grill right there, a couple of little black and yellow details there on the front. Very cool. And then going along the sides here, I like the way the pipes are sitting here on the side. Those are pretty cool. I dig it. I didn't think I was going to like that, but I dig it. And then going into the back of the vehicle, it's all done in blue with some silver highlights right there. The wheels are inside, like inside of the chassis right there. So when you put the vehicle down like that, you don't really see the wheels. So it kind of really takes me back to those G1 vehicle modes, the Cybertronian vehicle modes, where you couldn't really tell if they were rolling or hovering. And depending on which episode of G1 you were watching, it could have been either or. Sometimes they roll, sometimes they hover. You just never knew. This kind of reminds me of that because it's got these tiny little wheels hidden in there. And yeah, he kind of looks like he's hovering. You don't really see the wheels, so you don't know if he's rolling. I dig it. I really dig it. He is kind of small though. Like I said, the comparison here real quick is the Legends class Optimus Prime with the trailer, just so you can kind of see. Yeah, he's kind of small for a deluxe class, but yeah, at least he was 20 instead of 25. So there's that. Transformation for this guy is pretty simple, pretty cool. There is getting him back into the truck mode. There's some squeezing that you got to do. So let's start by kind of popping the legs out like this. So if you take a look there, the arms are kind of weird. So you've got this little slot and that tab right there. So you can see how the arms go in at an angle. And they also got this tab here that needs to go into the leg as well. So you kind of have to, when you're bringing him back into truck mode, you kind of got to squeeze all of this and do all these things together to get it lined up properly. So just kind of keep be mindful of that. And separate the legs here. This is going to allow us to remove the axe. You'll notice that the legs have 2 pegs right there, and then there's a port here. So you'll notice that on the axe, there's a hole right there, and then there's a little peg right there. So that peg's going to go right there, and then these pegs on the wheels or on the back of the truck right there are going to go through that hole. So when you go to put the axe away, you can't just pop it into the vehicle mode. You have to separate the legs. You got to pop these through. And like I said, you got to do a lot of kind of like squeezing all of these steps in together at the same time to get it in there. And once it's in there solid, which is pretty neat. We'll go ahead and remove that, set it off to the side. So we popped off the legs, separated them like that. We're going to take the bottom of the wheels right here, and we're going to split this open. This internal leg piece is snapped into the blue piece there, so you want to unsnap that and then just work it around like that. And then there's another tab there that's going to snap into that slot right in there. Just snap that in like that. Close the leg up. Let's do that again over here. We'll open this up. Unsnap. They unsnap pretty solid, or they snap pretty solid, so they're in there pretty good. Bring it around, snap the knee into place, and then close that up. The legs are pretty much done. Unpeg the arms and straighten those out. Straighten those out. And then you're going to come over here and you're going to gently, carefully untab this. There's a little peg and a tab right there that are going into that port and that slot right there. And then there's a double hinge here. You're going to double hinge these out like so. And I say carefully because this is on a ball joint, and most of the time that pops off on me. When I transform it, that ball joint tends to pop off on me quite often. So you just be careful with that. And if it pops up, no big deal. You just pop it back in. But you know, I have kind of a weird thing that I get annoyed when pieces pop off on me when I'm transforming. I want the figure to stay together. And then let's see, what are we going to do next? Take the roof right here. So there's, again, a couple of things we got to do here at the same time. Start working the body forward. Take the cab right here and see if that's not ready yet. We're going to take the roof and we're going to unsnap it from the front, and it's on there pretty good. This whole roof piece here, that's also going to unsnap. You want to angle this back. Let's take this off. So this is attached right here, and that's where the head piece is. And that's supposed to be snapped in right there. And the hinge that makes this piece rotate is a lot tighter than these two half mushrooms going into this slot right here. So anyway, that's what you want. You want to bring this up about halfway, like so. That's going to allow you to take the front of the vehicle and move it forward. Now that you've got that moved forward, you can bring the waist the rest of the way forward and the head up. While you're still here about halfway, you're going to take the roof and rotate it around, bring it the rest of the way back, which is going to bring the head back. And that's just going to snap into place right there. You can bring the head and tilt it forward. Bring these up the rest of the way. You want to do these now before you bring the chest forward. And then you're going to take this grill piece right here. It's going to fold into the, I guess, the cab right there. You're going to fold that in, and then this folds down and snaps into place. Take these little pipes right here, flip them up. Rotate the arms around and pull out the fists. And there you go. There you've got Orion PAX it's Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And he's looking pretty neat. And again, kind of small for a deluxe. Here in robot mode, he stands approximately just about 5 inches. So again, kind of small for a deluxe. Matter of fact, here he is with gears. So you can see what the two of them look. I think, was this Studio Series or was this Legacy? I don't remember, but whatever it was, you know, you've got a basic, a deluxe class mini bot, and he's almost as tall as this deluxe class Optimus Prime. So these mainline figures, they're running kind of small. At least the deluxe ones are. Bringing them in close, take a look at the head. Absolutely love that head sculpt, and I love that he has the face mask. I know he's. You know, I know that in the movie he's going to be Orion PAX and he's going to have a face, but I just like my Prime figures with face masks. You guys know that about me, so I love that the figure gave me that. I absolutely love that. And just kind of going all the way around. He's a pretty solid figure. Not a lot of hollow spots. You do have a little bit of hollow right there with the where the fist goes. But other than that, I'm really digging it. He's pretty solid looking all the way around. He is a neat looking little figure, and yeah, it's a really cool like a young Optimus Prime, an Orion PAX or a year one Optimus Prime. I dig it. I'm really digging the aesthetic of this. I'm looking forward to the movie. I really am. Articulation wise, the head is on a ball joint. You got some up and down. You got some side to side. So you can see the ball joint back there. The arms, again, the shoulders are on a ball joint, so you got a little bit of in and out. You can go forward and backwards all the way around. The elbows can rotate due to transformation. You got to bend a little bit over 90 at the elbow right there. No wrist articulation or rotation. You do have some waist rotation, but it doesn't go any further than that. And it's weird because it's a mushroom peg, so it should go all the way around, but because of the angles, the way this is molded, it doesn't. It just kind of gives you that much. Hips, again, are on ball joints, so all the way in and out, forward, backwards. You got a rotation right above the knee, You got a bend at the knee. You've got nothing at the feet. No ankle tilt, unfortunately. And you've got his axe right there. You can pop that in right there, and there you go. There he is holding his axe. Now, he does have a couple of other accessories. I did mention that earlier, so a couple of things you can do here. You can take the... Oh, it did it for me. You can take the smoke pipes right here, tailpipes. These pop off, and he can actually hold these in his hands, and he can use them as weapons. And I dig it. I didn't think I was going to like that, but I dig it. You got two little handguns right there. Pretty cool. I dig that. That's a cool little feature, a little option, play feature, play option, whatever you want to call it. It's cool. I like that. It's a neat little play pattern. This is the mainline figure. This one is meant for kids, so for kids to play with. Very cool play option right there to be able to take off those smoke pipes and use them as weapons. The chest does open. Again, you saw this in Transformation, and then this piece opens up. And when you get under here, you're going to notice that there is a matrix of leadership right there. You can remove it. We'll go ahead and pop that out. We'll fold this back up and put it away. And let's bring this up here for you guys to see. Can you see it? There you go. So it's interesting. It's kind of like a half handle kind of a thing. So you can put this in his hand. He can hold it in both hands. It does show you this in the box where you can put this in his hands and hold it like this. And then you can bring it up. And the way they have it in the box, my daughter and I were looking at it. We're certain that there was some Photoshop being done there. But there you go. You can actually hold it like that, which is really neat. Again, that is a very cool option. If this is something that the kids are going to see in the movie, it's neat that they're going to be able to do it here as well. So let's take that off. And we'll put that away again. This is another piece that sometimes I've had it pop off on me during transformation. So just kind of keep an eye on that. And it just tabs right in there. Fold that back up and fold it back into his chest. And that's it. There you go. Very, very cool figure. Really, really digging it. I was so pleasantly surprised to find these. Because I was at my Target on Friday, I think. Friday or Saturday, and then I flew out on Sunday. I came back on Tuesday or Wednesday, and I hit the same Target on my way home, and there they were. So I was very pleasantly surprised to find them on the shelf. Another quick comparison. Here he is with G1 Optimus Prime once again, so you can see where we're going, where we've been, and where we're going. So very neat to see that transition. Very cool little figure. Very pleasantly surprised. I can't wait to find the Studio Series one. I'm really looking forward to that figure. But in the meantime, this is an excellent figure. Excellent for your kids. Once your kids see the movie and they want to play with these toys, this is an excellent figure for the kids to have. This is also an excellent figure for us collectors. This is a great addition to any Transformers or Optimus Prime collection. Highly recommended. And I think that about does it for the Transformers ONE Deluxe Class Optimus Prime / Orion PAX. What did you think of this figure? Let me know down in the comments. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe, share with your friends if you like what you see. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time on That's Just Prime.